Hello guys, and welcome back to a brand new video here today upon my channel, guys. Today, my friends, we're diving back into Resident Evil 0, the HD remaster. And this is going to be part 3 to my playthrough so far. I'll leave a link down below in the description to my previous 2 parts in case you missed them. And also there will be a playlist on the channel where eventually we'll have a full complete playthrough on this game. All the parts will be available within that playlist when it is eventually all complete. But each part as we go along will be added to the playlist, so if it says that you're looking forward to a full playthrough, and hopefully by the time you see all these videos, if you haven't been watching them as soon as they come available on YouTube, then as it says, the whole playlist should be available on YouTube for you all to watch and check out. Right, so remember in the last part, guys, where we were stuck with these chess pieces? I was going to say jigsaw puzzles then. Right, so basically what I need to do, I need to line up these pieces to match the same as the big chessboard that's in front of us. So I'll show you what I need to do. So I did it wrong last time. So I need to move when it allows me. Yeah. Yep, it's that one I need to move there. Easy going now. Right, I need to push one sec. Push this one across. Now I need to push this one up. That, my friends, is checkmate. Right. Okay. Alright, we'll get Rebecca come in now. I did leave her outside the door because I just in case I did it wrong and save her getting poisoned again.
This way.
Yeah.
Right. We did get something on the desk, so let's go pick it up. Okay, it looks like a book. Book of Evil. Okay. Right, there's something more here. Marcus's diary. December 14th. Well, December 4th. Sorry, not 14th. I did it. The new virus. The Pregnator. Okay. For Triant. Ah, okay. So this is where it talks about the, I guess with the Triant that referenced Mr. X from Resident Evil 2 remake. So it's like a special form of the T-virus. And obviously it's been experimented. I'm guessing that's how it makes different versions of the enemies. So obviously we've got like the leech monsters and stuff, and Resident Evil 2 when you've got things like the crocodile, the Triant, and obviously Resident Evil 3 when we've got Nemesis and stuff. So I guess it works differently depending on the substances and stuff that it's combined with. So different types of enemies being experimented on. Okay. And obviously, if you are reading these along at home, guys, if it is that it does go a little bit too quick for you, then you can always go back a little bit, pause the video and read along at home. I would read all these out, but I'm kind of just skim reading them as we get along, just so then it's not taking up too much time. Okay. So there's nothing else here for me to get. But we have got a Book of Evil, which is always a good start. Ink ribbon as well. Okay. Just having a little look around everywhere, guys, just in case there's anything I've missed or anything that can come useful to me to help me to figure out what I need to do next. But pretty much since the previous part, which was I recorded that part earlier on, you've probably seen this part at a different date, but I've managed to relax a little bit now. And I had a little sleep. I only managed to get a couple hours sleep. For some reason, my body just wasn't settling. Like, I just couldn't settle. So I stayed awake after that, and you know, just decided to just get myself feeling, you know, more relaxed, more snuggled up in my jacket, because I felt a little bit cold earlier on, even though like my flat's nice and warm. I just feel a little bit colder myself, so I just put one of my jackets on, and you know, I just had a cup of tea and just relaxed a little bit. And I thought, you know what? If I can't sleep, then let's get back to recording more Resident Evil. You know what I mean? I want to make the most of my day off work, so. But obviously, you're probably going to be seeing this video at a later date anyway. But I just hope that you're all enjoying the playthrough on this game so far. Right. It's locked. Okay. The old man is holding a candle in his hand. The light will guide you to the greater truth. Oh, okay. I'm confused. Ah. I don't remember seeing any of this last time. Okay, that's where the lift was. But obviously the lift thing's out of action now, so we can't use it. Which kind of sucks as well, because if I ever need to go back up there for whatever reason, I can't, like, take that as a shortcut, you know what I mean? Alright, I just need to figure out where the hell I need to go, because I just don't know right now. Made some good progress in our previous part as well, which I'm really happy about. I was hoping we could do the same on this one. The only things to this game that I really do like, I remember bits of, is I remember at one point I think you have to go to like a laboratory sort of area. And I think, if I remember correctly, there's like, I think there's a couple more bosses to go as well, but a lot of it's a blur to me. Just trying to think. So we've got to find them, like, shield things. Look like mini gravestone sort of things, like tablet things. Because you can see over there, there's one over there. But I don't know how to get it. Which I'm assuming there's probably a way that we can climb up there to grab it. Or something, or maybe you have to like knock something that breaks the pillar and causes it to fall over so we can pick it up. See, it would make sense if we could use things like the new tube or something and just blow it down. Like blow the bottom of the pillar down and it just makes it fall over, but I don't think you can do that, unfortunately. I'm stuck, guys. I'm stuck. I just can't figure it out. Still haven't figured out how to balance them scale things out either. It's just a lot of things in this game we still need to find answers for, but we will get there eventually. Eventually I will be able to sort it and figure it out. I just feel like it's going to take some time. Is there any clues or anything in here? Because he keeps, like it says there, I need the water key basically for that. But the problem is, I haven't got a clue where this water key thing is, so if you guys know where it is, let me know down below in the comment section. But I've got no clue. I just don't know. I just hope that we can find it. That's what I'm hoping for. Let's have a look in here. If I remember correctly, the only thing that we saw in this room was lighter fuel, like the lighter fluid. But I don't see why we need the lighter fluid, because, you know what I mean, I can't see us like using it for anything. The only thing I could think we could use lighter fluid for is if we're going to use this lighters to like light a Molotov cocktail or something to throw it at a boss. But other than that, I can't think of anything. I'm just trying to figure, like, try and remember how I beat the kid. Well, I can't get the words out. I'm trying to remember how I beat the game when I was a kid. I mean, I guess that did come across quite bad. How to beat the kid? No, I'm not trying to beat no kid. I see it as when I was a kid, I did beat the original game of this, but I can't remember how I did it. Like, it was many years ago. I remember as well that a lot of the original game I did struggle with, but with me being young, I remember I sat with my mum, and my mum helped me a little bits of the game. Like, she'll tell me what things were and give me, like, you know, give me like guidance with things. So say for example I didn't know what I don't know what a certain key was or struggling with something, she used to tell me, like, if you can't figure out where the key goes, go everywhere around the place until you find where the key goes to. It's like everything has a place. And eventually, I think it took me about 2 weeks to beat the game. I remember my mum got me, I think, what was it now? I think when I was a kid, my mum got me like this magazine, which was like a games magazine when I was a kid, and it spoke about games like Resident Evil and stuff in it. I think it's like a Nintendo magazine or something like that. I can't really remember. I was a kid, you know what I mean? I was younger. But I remember the magazine, like, it was like a walkthrough guide. It like told me bits about the game and hints and secrets and stuff. And I remember my mum like explaining to me about all things, because when I was younger, I used to beat a lot of games. Like, I used to play so many games when I was younger, like the original Crash Bandicoot games and stuff, and I'd always 100% them. You know what I mean? Like Crash Team Racing when I was a kid, 100%ed it. All the relics, all the CTR tokens and everything. But Resident Evil games, I only ever beat them, I think it was once. Except for Resident Evil 2. I think I beat that a few times on PS1 back in the day. But the other ones, I think I only ever beat it once. So with this game, I can only remember bits of it. Which was why I was very intrigued about doing a playthrough on this, because I was like, man, it's a bit of a blast from the past for me. It's, you know what I mean? We're reliving a childhood game here for me. You know what I mean? 2002, 2003. I think I was around about... I think I was about 13 years old. 13, 12, 13. Bear in mind, I'm nearly... Well, at the time I'm recording this video, and 2 months from now, I will be 26 years old. You know what I mean? Because I'm recording this in January, so... Obviously, depending on when you guys see this video, you might be seeing it in February or March, even March itself. But at 25, you know what I mean? That was like 12 years ago. Get the magic switch. Let's switch it back on. Okay, won't let me switch it back on then. I do not know what the hell I need to do right now. I'm just so lost. But let me know down below in the comment section, did you ever beat the original Resident Evil 0 game? If you did, thumbs up to you guys. You know what I mean? Thumbs up to you. If you haven't, and you're experiencing this remake for the very first time, or if you are very new to the Resident Evil games, then I'm hoping that we can eventually beat this. Because I really want to do a whole playthrough on all of the Resident Evil games on the channel. And, you know what I mean, I'm excited because it's like I get to relive some of the old games. But bear in mind, I want to do the remakes at first. And then obviously in the future, I will take on the classic versions that are, I remember quite well from when I was a kid. But I see it as... I'm happy that there is remakes of it. Because, 1, they look good. 2, it's nice to play them. And 3, it's like you get to relive some classic moments. Well, get to relive some of the moments of the games I did remember, you know what I mean? Right, remove statue. It says about removing statues, but the problem is though, if you remove them, it doesn't seem to do anything. Hang on. Just trying to figure something out, boys. I was wondering if we can get outside and collect that. Get outside and collect that tablet thing. There's got to be a way we can get it. Is there something we can move out here or something? See, I can understand if like we could, you know what I mean, playing as one of the characters, like if I played as Billy, I could lift Rebecca up to grab it or something. That would be a lot more better, but It's the fact that I don't know how we're going to get that stone thing, that tablet thing on top of that pillar thing there. I just don't know. Because like it says here, look, it says you need power. There's no response. But that means we've got to find some battery thing for it or something, or form of giving that machine some power. Which, then again, you know what I mean, it's another thing that we don't know where it is. It's going to be around here somewhere, that's all I do know. But we will find it eventually. It's just where to look, you know what I mean? But for majority of being inside this like facility sort of area, it's, I don't know, it's like I'm running around in circles. But that's the thing though. I remember when I was a kid playing Resident Evil 1 and I used to run around like a mad little chicken in that game, just trying to go for every possibility, going for every single door I could possibly go through, looking for ammo, always looking for clues, looking for something to help me beat the game. And I remember when I first ever did it, I was so happy. But like I said, that was many years ago, you know what I mean? And I probably wouldn't have been able to do it if I didn't have the help from my mum. That's for sure. I'd probably still be doing it to this very day. But obviously, as you get older, you know, you understand things a little bit more. But it's one of them things. Like now, if for example, if I feel like if I play Resident Evil 1, I probably understand it a little bit more, and some of it I probably will remember. But I feel like, you know, it might not, hopefully, won't be as challenging as he once was when I was a kid. And if I could beat 0, I should be able to beat 1. So that's what my plan is. Right. There's got to be something lurking around that can help me. Because if anything, we're going to need to try and find that battery. So we can find a battery, maybe that'll help me in finding a way to get that, like, token thing that's on top of the pillar. But I just feel lost, guys. I feel like I just keep going round and round and round in circles. Right, let's go in here. So we're getting myself comfy. You're getting like cramp in my legs. Right, let's just check down here just in case there's anything that we've missed, because we just don't know, you know what I mean? I want to check everywhere. We live in the old childhood strategy. Just check every single room, Arron. You'll eventually get there. But the one thing I've never really got my mind around as well, I could be wrong when it comes to the Resident Evil games, but I feel like when it comes to this particular Resident Evil game, it was one of them sort of games which I feel like missed an opportunity to be able to play 2-player. Because I feel like this game would have been really good co-op based. Especially this remake anyway. Because I know obviously you can control both characters, but wouldn't it be good if you could play 2-player? One plays Rebecca, one plays Billy, and you have to work together with your friend in order to beat the game. Like, I think that would be amazing. And then have the option, if you don't want to play with your friends, you can play solo, or you can carry your progress on with a friend, or carry it on with the computer at any given time, you know what I mean? So I feel like that would be a really good approach. But that's just my opinion. These puzzle pieces are all good. I don't think there's anything else in this room. I'm running out of options, boys. I don't know what to do. We still need to figure out how to balance some scales. We still need to find some form of power supply for that, like, thing that is attached to the lift or something. I think it's for a lift. But I don't know where a battery or power supply pack thing is for it. I just feel like I'm constantly around circles, so I need to try and figure out where the hell I need to go, because it's got to be somewhere. You know what I mean? The game won't leave me in a point in the game where you can't do nothing. There's going to be a clue or a hint or something somewhere that will help. I just need to find it. Right. Alright, let's go back down. Right. Not really making much progression here. I need to think, guys. I need to proper think. I just don't know what to do. Oh, man. There's got to be something we can do. Hang on. So let's take this lighter fluid. I've got a theory, but I don't know if it's gonna work or not. It's a theory, okay? Just want to see if something works. If it works, then it'll be good. But if not, then I don't know what we can do. Hang on. I need to find... Where's that room that had that... Oh, what's it called now? It's got that door that we couldn't get through because it says something about you need to light up the way or something. Just got a theory. So if it works, then brilliant. If not, then I'm just wasting more and more and more time. But I need to find the room first. So hopefully you're all enjoying the video so far, guys. If you are, then give this video a big fat thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. I'd really, really appreciate it. Let me know if you're enjoying the playthrough so far on Resident Evil 0 HD Remaster. Like me personally, I really am enjoying it. I think it's absolutely awesome. It's very mind-boggling. Literally, it just proper pickles my brain with all these puzzles and stuff. But even though it is a little bit tricky for me, I see it as I really am enjoying it, and I just hope that you are too. And I know that eventually we will get there. We'll make even more progression. We just need to find out where we need to go. Come on. I just need to find where the door is. There's a certain door that takes me to the area, but I just can't find the door. Is this the door, or have I just gone back in the same room again? I just don't know. My brain's not with it. Same room again. Oh, man. My brain's just not with it today, boys. It's just not with it. But it's okay. Right. Think, Arron. Come on. Think. You get his brain in gear. We need to figure out what to do and where to go. It's all these puzzles. It's like, it doesn't help as well when you got like thousands of different rooms everywhere. Hang on. I think the room I'm looking for is upstairs. I I think it is upstairs. Or I need to go a different route. Let's go in here. Hang on. Look at the map. Okay, so it tells you where items were as well. That's good. I like that. Let's try one of these other doors. Might be in one of these. But literally saw someone by my window then. It's not, definitely don't think it's this room. At least we know where my hook shot thing is, in case I need it. Right. Just trying to think. Where the hell do we need to go? I need to find where's that room now? No, definitely wrong room. Oh, I've been to this door now. I must have been in that room about 500 times. It's a room I need to go to. Just trying to figure out where it is. I think it's over here. There's a room that's got like this, it had an ink ribbon in it by a computer desk, and it's like, it's got loads of cool paintings and stuff on the wall. One of them was a guy that was like lighting something. And I think that's the room I need to go to, but I'm not sure what door it is. I think it's this one. Hang on. I'm not too sure. Just not sure where it is. Could be one of these. Like I said, I just need to try and remember where the rooms are, because it is pickling, but the thing is, I don't want to get too used to knowing where they are and then find myself not being able to find them. You know what I mean? Okay. I think we took the wrong turn. And obviously I know outside there it'll take you back down the ladder, back all the way around again, and we don't want to be going like running around in circles. Is it down here? I think it's down here. No, definitely not down here. That's where the chessboard game and everything is. Must be through the other door that we've already been in the other corridor. It must be. If not, then I haven't got a clue. I completely don't have a clue. Ugh. Why is it so difficult to find these things? Like, why do I struggle so much? I know I'm tired and everything, but I can't get my head around where everything is. Right. Just can't figure out where that room is that I'm looking for. There's a room, like I said, guys, it's got paintings on it, and there's one where it's got like a candle, and I can't figure out where that room is. I haven't been able to figure that part out. But I just don't get how to get that over there. Like, do we need to throw something at it? Is that why we got this camera angle? I just don't know. It's got to be around here somewhere, surely. Because there, look, we need 3 parts to it. Hang on. Right. Examine. Open the book. Ah! Okay. Okay. I think we might be onto something, boys. Right, I know where that wing goes. Right, that goes back to that statue in the main area on them scales. So the fact that we've been walking around with a book that's got the wing in it that we need, that might actually balance things out a little bit. Hopefully. If not, then at least it's a start. I feel like an idiot now because I've been walking around with it inside my inventory, not even knowing that it's there. This game's sneaky, you know what I mean? It adds these little things in and hides them in things, and I didn't. If I didn't check that then, I probably would have never even noticed. But that was really sneaky. I'll give it that, really sneaky. But I'm happy now because we found a wing for it. Hopefully it will balance it out and then reveal this secret passageway or pathway, as it's stated in its like message. It stated that once good and bad, like evil, good and evil were balanced, it will reveal a new pathway or something. So wherever that pathway is, hopefully it's going to do it once we do this. Let's go all the way around. Yeah, man. Right. The wing? What do you mean I can't balance it? Come on, I want to equip it. What do you mean I can't carry the item? Of course I can carry the item. Don't be silly. There we go. Extra wing on the statue. Right, I want to put the statue on there, please. The fact that you got to take them both off just to put one back on, it's annoying. Right, let's put this one on. Okay, it's definitely not balanced. That one with wings is like proper pulling it down. Come on, we can do this. Why? I don't get as well, like, how come that one's got wings and the other one hasn't? Is it supposed to be like that? I just don't know, guys. I really, really, really don't. So I can't remember this in the original game. For my memory of the original Resident Evil 0, I can't remember doing this. Right. Nice. Got some first aid spray there. And we've got a Molotov cocktail. But we don't need that. Don't know if I'll get Billy pick it up or what. Or if I need it later down the line. But at the moment, I think we're good. But at least we got one of the statues complete now, you know what I mean? It's got its wings. And I think it's all good. But we still need to figure out how to balance it. So I'm guessing, this is just my theory, I could be wrong. Maybe there's something more that we need to add to this white statue to balance it a little bit more. Or we need another like part to it that'll help to balance it out. Maybe there's like, I don't know, a certain base for it, or maybe it's got a giant head on it or something. I don't know. But I feel like that might be something that will balance it out a little bit more better. Hang on. Let's go out here. Oh. Right. Can we like lift Rebecca up to grab this or something? Come on. Gotta be able to do something, surely.
I'll go.
Okay.
I'm guessing that we'll need to have one character at the top, one at the bottom. Maybe we can like guide or throw something at it. That could be a possibility. You know what I mean? I don't know, but it's worth trying. You know what I mean? Because anything's worth trying. Especially when you haven't got a bloody clue what to do. All I do know is there's something useful on top of that pillar and I need it. You know what I mean? I need it. Or I'm probably going to need it. At least. See, I do apologise we haven't been able to get much done so far throughout this part. But I see it as... I am struggling, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm struggling a little bit. But I'm not going to give up, okay? I'm not going to give up. I'm going to try my best to get this done. Why am I so tired? I've got bags under my eyes, haven't I, guys? How about? I just look so tired. And I feel it. If this theory doesn't work, then I don't know what to try, guys. I really don't. Like I said, my theory is, with Billy being down there, if I can get Rebecca up here, or vice versa, we might be able to guide one of the characters to get it or something. There's got to be something that we can do. Because look, Billy's there. We can literally see it. Can we shoot it? We can't climb on anything either. Yeah, I definitely can't shoot it. I don't know, guys. I really do not know what to do. If you have any suggestions for me on what I should try, can you please drop them in the comment section to let me know? If you do know, of course, how to do it. But overall, though, guys, I can't think of what else I can try. All I do know is I'm probably going to need that item. But I'm happy so far, at least, that we've managed to find one of the wings, the statues. I don't know how we're still going to be able to try and, you know, balance them out a little bit more better. I just hope that we can find a suggestion soon. Can't beat a freezing cold can of Monster Energy drink, my friends. It's one of my favorite drinks I love to drink. On a, like some say, I drink energy drinks daily. You know what I mean? It's something that I feel like motivates me and relaxes me. But I know they're bad for you. That I don't recommend drinking, you know, loads of them on a daily basis. If you're going to drink them, to any of my younger viewers out there, if you do drink energy drinks, I do advise that you only drink maybe like one, preferably 2 a day, or one every now and then, like on rare occasions, because they're not good for you, but you drink them on your own, you know, on your own accord. But I drink them mainly because the fact, like, I'm always feeling tired all the time, so caffeine really does help me a lot. Like, it gives me, like, you know, a boost in myself a little bit, you could say. You know what I mean? And plus, from the preference, the fact that I work nights as well, and because I'm, you know, recording and making videos 90% of the time as well, so that's the reason why I drink them. But Acetas, just make sure you're careful when you're drinking these sorts of things, guys, because I just, you know what I mean, I don't want nothing ever bad to ever happen to any people out there that, you know what I mean, I just want you all to be safe, so just be careful. Just make sure you limit yourself on how many you drink, okay? I wonder if there's a way we can actually move this box, because it'd be good if we could move this box and, like, push it down there or something, then use it as a way to, like, climb on top of it or something. But I don't know, maybe we need to find a power bank for it. If there's like a power bank or a battery or something that we can use to, like, light up that machine thing, maybe that's how you get this, like, crate to go down or something. You know what I mean? Maybe we have to combine it with some power supply or something to the lift to bring the crate down. Maybe then we can climb on it, or maybe the battery's inside that box, inside the container, which is always, you know, it's a possibility it could be, and we just need to destroy it. But either way, I just don't know. It's tricky trying to figure it all out. I just hope that we can figure it out though, guys. I really hope that we can. Like I said, I'm just struggling at the moment, but we will get there. Let's go check if there's anything inside this room that I can use. I'm going to leave this here because I don't need the grenade launcher. I feel like I'm just wasting infantry spots or slots by having the grenade launcher. I need the water key for that door though. Right, let's get out of here. Alright. Just trying to think. I can't think of any suggestions on how we're going to get that one on top of the pillar. I'm not sure where we can find electrical power to operate that lift thing that's got the container on it. So I'm kind of running out of like options at the moment, guys. But don't worry, I'm pretty sure in upcoming parts we're going to be able to figure it out and hopefully be able to progress a little bit more within the game. But Asitas, I just hope that each and every one of you out there have enjoyed today's video. I'm hoping that you are enjoying the Resident Evil 0 HD remaster playthrough so far on the channel. I'm not going to give up on the game, okay? I'm not going to give up. We will beat this game. One way or another, we will beat this game. And I hope that you're going to support me every single step of the way with it. If any tips, any advice, or anything that will help me with this game, then drop it in the comment section, okay? I would really, really appreciate it. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to bring this video to an end. If you have enjoyed this part, then give this video a big fat thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. I would really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you again next time on another Resident Evil 0 gameplay. Alright, see you again real soon. Take care.